Hello and welcome back to the Dan BTF YouTube channel. Here I am with another GeoGuessr football stadiums upload. Today we are in Great Britain, well the UK, Great Britain and Northern Ireland. We have the Jack Palmer 4 map of UK football stadiums, and it includes the top 10, I believe, leagues in the UK, so this should be fun. It is a play along video, so there's links in the description if you want to play along. Quick stats on this map: it has an average score of 15,423. 50,000 people have explored it. It has 250 plus locations. I think it's nearer to about 490 locations, and 923 people like this map. I have played this before. I have a perfect score there. You can see in 8 minutes and 42 seconds. Maybe if we get a perfect score today, we can beat that time. 90 seconds per round times 5. Quick maths is 7.5 minutes. So technically, if we get a perfect score, we should beat that regardless. The question of the video, there's always a question of the video. You can comment this down below. And that is, what is the best stadium that you have visited? What is the best stadium that you've been to in person? Let me know. It doesn't matter if it's a small stadium, big stadium, English stadium, Scottish stadium, stadium in Brazil. Just let me know in the comments below the best stadium that you've ever been to. Couple of verified players here: Amazing Chai and Geo Tomo X. With great scores there in around the 3-minute mark. I don't think we'll get anywhere close to that today. Let's get on with the geo guessing. And round number 1, as mentioned, links in the description below if you want to play along. If you enjoy the content, obviously subscribe to the channel. We're sort of creeping towards the 5,000 follower or subscriber mark. So if you do enjoy the content and you're new to the channel, drop me a follow because it does mean a lot to the channel. So here we go. Game number 1. The begging is over. And we're in a graveyard. So hopefully not the graveyard of this channel. Hopefully onwards and upwards for the channel. But who plays in a graveyard these days? Well, the answer to that is not available right there. We've got Parkside Business Park, and that's really Acrig Meadow Wattsfield Youth FC. I can categorically say I've never ever heard of them. Whether they're the main team here or not, we don't know. We'll have a look at this. Someone recently said in a comment, enough with the waffling, more map searching. And that's something today that I will try and take on board, although we seem to have already gone fairly rogue here. I don't recognise any of these places. Oxenholm, this is like, these might as well be on the moon. What does that say? Endmore? The moors. I think it's going to be up this way, right? This part of the country. But this is going to be an awful score. So we're not on for a winning round here. That area of the country is not a great one for me. I recently was caught out by Barrow and Furness, thinking Barrow was in London. And that was Kendal, which is up just to the southeast of the Lake Districts. We scored 2019, so if you're playing against me, you've got a really good chance of beating me. Once again, we're in a graveyard, so there's a theme developing here. We've got a graveyard, a Lidl, a Pets at Home, and a Superdrug. And again, no football stadium immediately in sight. Initial thoughts is Scotland. We've got Wick Retail Park. So I know there is a Wick somewhere up in the north of Scotland. could be one of the worst starts to it. There we go. We've got Wick here. Wick Academy Football Club, Lidl, and Wick Burial Ground next door. So we should be okay with that one. I'll take it. 4995. We were, of course, outside Pets at Home. My bad. I placed the marker outside Lidl. So we move on to round number 3 of game number 1. And once again, we're not getting anything that's sort of obvious here. Wimblebury, Rawnsley, Cannockwood, and Heath Hayes. Never heard of any of them. Certainly never been to any of them. Brickworks Road. Does what it says on the tin. And we've got Northern Trust. Laser Services. If I recall correctly, these geo points are sort of within a mile, I think, of the stadiums, which doesn't help a lot when you're playing these 90-second rounds. This is just endless. This is endless built up residential area. 10 seconds, and we're going to have to just guess in the north of England. This is terrible. Darlington. Okay. So there, that Hawks Green, and that was Hednesford, or that's definitely not going to be the pronunciation of that. Hensford, maybe Headsford. 762 scored. This is a shocking opening round. Bootle. I think that's near Liverpool. Bootle Football Club. Let's just head to sort of Merseyside. There we go. Bootle. So this could be an okay score to conclude the video. Canada Dock. I'm just looking where Everton's new stadium is going to be. Somewhere around there. Bramley Moor or Bramley Dock there. So Bootle. We've got Goodison. We've got a cricket club. Don't think we want to go as far as that. But all round, this has been a bad game, this one. So maybe we should just send this and move on to the next round. The 2 graveyard rounds were definitely a sign. We've still got one more round here. That was close enough, 4,800. We're back on a residential street. We have the Rowans, which is a very fancy little sign there, presumably for a care home. Right, where are we? This is some sort of Colville Business Park. Right, that doesn't ring any bells. Palace Bingo. Could be by the coast. It's in Colville. Palace Bingo, Colville. Now, give me a sign as to right, Marlborough Day Nursery is probably going to be our best. Oh, but that's Marlborough Square. That doesn't necessarily mean. And we got Newmarket there. Okay, so we're in. I think that's this part of the country. Newmarket. Newmarket has a race course. Oh, I pretty much went on Marlborough there. Jeez. Colville, there we go. What a horrible, horrible game to begin this video. 13,898. Don't even get anywhere near the average. Onwards and upwards, we move on to game number 2. It'll be very interesting to see how a game that bad affects the viewer retention on this video. Soham Town Rangers. I guess you would keep watching just because it is slightly tragic that I have no idea where any of these places are. Soham Town Rangers. Obviously, we've got a really good clue there in terms of, let's just click on the UK. We know exactly what club it is, but I don't know where Soham is, so we need to do a little bit more exploring and see if we can find any signs to like other towns maybe, or something like that. Quarfen and Hassafen. The Fens. Right. Soham. I have a brief memory that Soham... Oh, jeez. It's going to be up north, isn't it? I'm going Yorkshire. It's not going to let me do it. No, there we go. Right. Is there a Soham's famous for a... Is there like a murder in... There was a murder case or something in Soham. 793. It continues as one of the worst games ever played. The Railway Hotel, that is Sheffield United. And there should be Bramall Lane there. So, completely defeated on this game as well already for the top score. And let's have a look. We've got Olympic Park, Sheffield Hallam Uni. I know up in this towards the north of the town is Hillsborough. There we go, Bramall Lane. And I think, were we next to the Railway Hotel? There we go. Right, send that. Our first 5,000 pointer of the entire video. Straight away, Scotland or Northern Ireland for me. License plates, can't really see them, but they usually have a certain look in Northern Ireland. So we have, we're about to find out, Bucky Thistle, Victoria Park, Bucky Thistle. Now I think they are up here. Yes, Bucky. And then Bucky Thistle Football Club. That's where we are on the geo thing. And how far did I move? So I came down the road and down this side road here. And we're about, yeah, we're about there. That's pretty much perfect. 3 meters away, on to the next round. Okay, we got boats. It's coastal. I do recognise this one from a video before, but that does not mean I will be able to identify it. Oh, New Haven Town Council. So New Haven is on the south coast. We have New Haven there next to Seaford. And And if we're right down by the sea, presumably, we've got New Haven Football Club. Let's just head back to where it was, and we should be around about there. I'm going to send that. Let's go 2 meters away onto the next round. We're above the average score, so we can, if we get a perfect score here, we will move up higher. And we have Watford, so we should get at least sort of 4,900 on this one. And if we can find Vicarage Road, which I think is quite central to the city, then we shall. We've got Vicarage Road. Oh, there we go. There's the stadium. Were we outside a hospital to begin with? We are. That's NHS, isn't it? Watford General Hospital. And we're just sort of past the corner there of the stadium. We look behind us. We're splitting some terraced houses. That is perfect. 4 meters away. Slight redemption. We're trending in the right direction. View results 20,793. So let's move on to round number 3. If you're still with us on this video, thank you very much. You're obviously a sadist. So let's go. Is it sadist? Which one enjoys the pain of others? Sadist, I think, is the correct answer. I think this is Newport. Yes. Right. So let's head to Wales and Rodney Parade. And then we started from the bottom. Now we're here. And we're on this little... hang on. That's the stadium, isn't it? So, yeah, we're there. We want to actually try and get some kind of perfect score here. So, let's just make sure we're correct. 4 meters away, 5,000 points. LNER, it's Lincoln City. I think. I'm thinking it's Lincoln. Yep, there we go. Lincoln, the home of the Red Imps, or just the Imps. And Lincoln is up here. And then we got the LNER Stadium. So we began to the northeast of the stadium, so we should be up here. And I'm just gonna double check. So we've got like an alleyway there. Yep, that's fine. Again, it can be quite harsh with the placement. This loop. So you see this little yellow gate, this yellow gate, that is the loop there. We are splitting those. So there we go, 1 meter away, 5,000 points. Maybe I should have been quicker with that if I want to get up that leaderboard. Right, now we are cream crackered with this one because we're back on a sort of residential housing estate. Does that look like the stadium? It just looks like a farmer's yard. We need some help. This guy's got a lot of cars there, isn't he? Right, let's keep going up this road. Speed is the name of the game. This looks like... Just need anything. That would be good. Little parish church. Barwell Parish Council. Doesn't help. Does not help. Would just like to get like the right part of the country. This is taking us into a town. What's that? Earl Shilton. Oh, so annoying. Right. It's going to go Yorkshire, but if it's anywhere in the south. Ugh. Okay, so our perfect score is gone. It was Barwell, which is that's the Midlands, right? Between Leicester, not too far from Nuneaton. Unfortunately, not a great score, just 1,400 or so. Now we are once again in a residential area. That's the map popping up. Could our stadium be down here? If it is, we're not allowed in. So let's keep going this way. What's the best way to learn UK geography other than either scanning the map or just driving around the UK? Because even if you go on the motorways, you're not going to see most of these places. Right, I've got to think back to that. Less waffling, more map searching. Comment from our friend on YouTube. They don't like road signs in a lot of these places either. Everyone knows exactly where they're going. Oh dear, this is not good. This feels like it's coming to a spot where it might tell you where. Sainsbury's local. Crap. Haven't found anything on that one. I'm going to go down in... where was that? Tunbridge. 960 scored. So we're going to struggle to beat the average on this game. Look at these. Some lovely new build. What are they? 4-bedroom detached houses. Right outside. Looks like an old stadium that might have been knocked down. Detect all fire and security systems. Actually, I take that back. It is a working stadium by the looks of it. And it's home of Oldham Athletic. Although it does look like it is being eaten up by those new build houses. Right, Oldham is up near Manchester, I think. There we go. Oldham. And Oldham Athletic up there in the north. Those look like the shape of those new build houses. I'm going to trust my gut on that one. And 3 meters away. So view results. 3 fairly shocking rounds. I might play a bonus round. This one won't be in the... it won't be in the play along bit, but I feel like I've played so poorly that the least I can do is at least play one more terrible game. We're back down by the coast again. Could be just a river, but it looks quite coastal down the bottom here. And the coast for us is to the northeast. Which doesn't give us a hell of a lot of options, but pretty much maybe along here. It could be a Yarmouth or it could be up in Scotland. Let's have a look. I think this is... oh. That's Irish. What did that say on there? Mora Park. Lake and swimming pool. Okay, I'm worried now. Everything's been thrown out. Do we go Northern Ireland or should we stick with Scotland? I'm going to go Peterhead. Isle of Man. 137. That was our worst round yet. That was Ramsey on the Isle of Man, which, yeah, that is a curveball if I ever saw one. So we're looking at the sea now to the south, and the stadium here. Isle of Man, hey? It's a shame that we don't actually have a challenge link for this game, because that would be an interesting one to see if people would have found that in the 90 seconds. Right now we're on a pathway, making our way back round to the stadium. And what do we have? Arbroath. So we're in Scotland. We were looking south at some water. So where is Arbroath? There it is. Gayfield and Gayfield Park. Lovely. Good stadium name. 5,000 points, 17 meters away. It's not a disaster round. Oh, we know this one. Can I even remember? This is Bucky. Yeah, which is up here. Bucky Thistle. And we were there. Look at that. Didn't even have to move. And this one... Ooh, okay. The Palmer Engineering Stand. This is a decent size club. This is Barnsley, which is obviously a very well supported South Yorkshire club, I think. Rotherham, Huddersfield. Oh my days. Bradford, Huddersfield. Unless it's north. Barnsley. Right. I feel like Barnsley's one of those clubs that's big enough that if I completely had screwed this up, I would attract the wrong sort of attention. So we're at the north side of the ground. I think we're in that corner. Let's just double check that. I'm happy with that. Let's send it 7 meters away, 5,000 points. Crisis averted. Don't come at me, Barnsley fans. What have we got here? Big thank you to our NHS, Unibet National Lottery, etc., etc. Oh, there we go. Admissions. Oh, who's parked their transit van right in the way there? Okay. Well, they got like a little bungalow as their thing. Concord Rangers. Concord Rangers. Oh my days. Look how far down the road they are. Don't know where that is. 38 seconds to find any kind of clue. Sorry, I got a bit of the tail end of a cough still hanging about. Right, 16 seconds. What have we got here? Sandy Bay. Sandy Bay, I mean, it's giving me sort of Dorset vibes, but Concord Rangers, I don't know. It was Canvey Island. There we go. Concord Rangers. Look at all those caravan. Very nice. Few results, and that's not the worst game of the video, so it slots in, I think, at the third worst game of the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Sorry, I wasn't on my best form today in terms of finding stadiums, but if you did play along, hope you did a lot better. And if you want to watch another video, there's one above me here, there's one in that corner, and you can hover over this here to subscribe to the channel. As I mentioned, I'm on that journey towards 5,000 followers, but until then, I'll see you all on the next upload. Bye-bye.